Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rob Squad and the creators. Guys, we are so excited to have today's guest back. But before we get to that, if y'all are new here, we want to welcome you to Rob Squad Reactions. As always, you're here with your boy Jay.
Hey y'all, you're also here with your girl Amber, and the Rascals catalog of songs seems bottomless. Hearing Lonely Too Long and Good Lovin' for the first time with the man who wrote them was beyond cool. Well, today, he is back with us to present another Rascals song. So help us welcome back to Rob Squad and the creators, Mr. Felix Cavaliere.
Welcome back.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hey, we've had so much fun this week. I mean,
Good.
Laughed a lot. Laughed a lot.
Just the stories, guys. And for those of you, if this is your first video watching us with Mr. Felix this week, go back and check out the other ones because you want some good stories and some good laughs. Go listen to it. Go check those videos out. But we hear you're bringing us another one that we have not heard yet. What would that be?
Well, I think we're listening to People Got to Be Free.
People Got to Be Free. Now, this one, is it like any of the other ones we've heard before? Like we did the one on the Ed Sullivan show. That one, Good Lovin'. That was so much fun. Lonely Too Long was a little bit more slower, a little more sensual. What are we getting here today?
The real thing.
I like that.
The real thing. Hey, you can't give me an answer better than that. I'm ready to jump into it.
Well, all right, so here we go now. We're going to tell a little story again.
Please.
See, now the time is going. Now we're teenagers, and then we're getting a little older, and then all of a sudden, the world starts getting real crazy. Just like now.
Yeah.
Real crazy. You said, what do you mean by that? Well, we got a Vietnam, we got a war going on. We got all kinds of civil rights things going on. What do you mean? What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about integration. This is a long time ago. Integration. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we got, just like we got today, we got politics going on. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Well, we worked for Robert Kennedy to be elected. We wanted something new.
What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence and lawlessness, but is love and wisdom and compassion toward one another. Feeling of justice toward those who still suffer within our country, whether they be white or whether they be black.
I thought he was going to come and shake it up. He was going to put new ideas in there. I'm dating this lady who's at the rally out in Los Angeles where he's just winning that primary. He gets shot. He gets killed. She was there.
Wow.
And she freaked out. Of course, everybody freaked out. I mean, he just won a primary. Ha, 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 bam, you know. And, I mean, that's... I was on vacation, and I had a shortwave radio. I was listening, to a shortwave radio. Robert Kennedy got assassinated. I said, oh, my God, check. So I said, well, look, got to say something. Mm-hmm. Can't just let this go right by. So I wrote this thing, and I said, and so now we go back home, and the record company said, well, you can't do that. I said, what do you mean you can't do that? He said, well, you guys just mind your business, See, because they don't care. They just didn't. They want to sell product. They no message. You see, we went on message. Yeah, which is, hey, I understand. It's business, right? I said, well, you know what? You see that contract there says we're in charge. We're putting that song out.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we used to go at it, man. We used to go at it. Well, let me tell you, in those days, there were certain places in the world that were oppressed, just like now, like everywhere. But anyway, we had South Africa, we had Berlin, we had Hong Kong, which was, like about to be taken over, but it wasn't. That song was number one in every one of those places.
People that needed to feel like they would
people that needed that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna wear that for the rest of my life because I'm so proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we were in Berlin, man. We got a number one record in Berlin. They played it when the wall came down. So oh yeah. That's our like I said, I'm proud of that song because I still, obviously stand by those words. And unfortunately, those words are just as important now as they were then. What's changed? I don't know. Nothing.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
It's really cool that it has to mean so much that a song that people needed to hear, that meant something to them, that you were able to give it to them at the time that they needed to hear it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump right into it and check it out. Let's get it.
All right. Okay.
That's right.
Can't you and me learn to love one? If you believe, I'll tell you now, for the world over so easy to see. People everywhere just wanna be, got to be.
Yeah.
Can't understand, it's so simple to me. Yes, it is. People everywhere just gotta be free. If there's a man, it's cast down and needs a helping hand. It'll only take you to understand. If you believe what I tell you, it seems I said it seemed to me. You got to solve it individually, all right now. I'll do unto you what you do to me. I said, Lord have mercy, shout from the mountain, out to the sea, everybody, people got to be fast.
Woo, there he is again.
Natural situation for men to be free.
Okay. Okay.
A feeling just come on me. Nothing
The drums.
me a blind man see. Everybody dancing, come on, let's go and see. Peace in the valley, people got to be free. See that train right over there? Now believe it, that's the train of freedom.
That's right.
It's about to arrive in a minute now.
It's the church.
I know it's been long overdue now. Look how people's coming right on through. It's gonna be a real happy day. Oh, happy day. The sun's gonna shine. When you wake up in the morning.
This just makes me smile so much. Because I mean, it's so beautiful. It's that song. It's that song of freedom. And you can just, I mean, you can tell by the people that are sitting around how much this song means.
Well, I never really saw this version. This is a live version. I think we did this in Europe or something. The record is a lot more controlled, let's say.
Right.
And we have horns on it, and we also have, a little better vocals. It wasn't quite this fast, but this has got the energy. The energy is there. Yeah.
See, I like the energy. I like
the energy is there.
I like the rawness of live performances.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, live. But yeah, it's different. Like I said, I never heard this one here.
No,
but that's cool. Yeah,
I dig it. I dig it so much because what I love so much about like the music from 60s and 70s is how much like open-mindedness was preached in it. And you were giving us a take us to church moment just a second ago, okay? And you would preach it.
Yeah.
And like there's so many beautiful lyrics in it. You mentioned Peace in the Valley, but one of the ones that stuck out was like basically like how you don't understand how this isn't easier than it is. Like how just being open-minded and everybody just wanting to have freedom and live their life the way that they themselves individually want to live it. Why is it so hard for us to kind of get on board for something like that? And that's still true. And you're right. That's sad. It's how
Well,
many years?
did you ever find out the answer to that question? I still don't know the answer to that
No,
question.
we're still trying to figure it out. Maybe we need to go pull from music from the 60s and 70s and see if we can finally figure it out.
Maybe we should go back to the way this country was started, where they said everybody's supposed to be equal.
That's right.
Wait a second. Maybe we should go back to the. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should go to scientists and say, we're all made up of the same atoms. Oh, I don't know. No, this is silly, man.
Yeah.
In 2024, we're still. Where are we? I don't get it, man. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
No,
I just don't get it.
It's sad to even think about that. We're in this generation now, and it's still so hard for everybody to love each other.
Well, you guys lived through what you lived through. How about that? Like, how about you guys really broke so many barriers through music, through the world, through you mentioned integration. Like, there's so many barriers that you guys broke, and it's just kind of crazy to me that after we made that much progress that we haven't really learned our lesson.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Right. We come out and say, what you feel. And as a matter of fact, people used to listen to what you said, like they were folk artists and people, like Joan Baez and Dylan. I mean, and all these people.
Two of our favorite.
They were saying some serious things, and people weren't going, well, get out of here. I don't want to know you. They were saying like, wow, man, I learned something,
Exactly.
Yeah. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah.
No doubt.
It's true. It's true.
No doubt. Let's get back. I want to hear the rest of this beautiful song.
Oh, go ahead.
It's gonna be right. I believe it to my soul now.
Like the Oh Happy Day.
Oh, that scream.
The organ.
Everybody has tambourines. Preach it. Say it again. Y'all put some Southern Baptist church on that thing at the end of it.
The pastor, we were having a moment.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't seen that. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, we had a good band, cool. Man. We had a good band, good guys that could all play and sing, and we didn't have a bass player. You noticed that my foot was playing the bass on the organ there. Yeah, but those were the days.
I find it funny that you took so many years of your mother said wanted you to be classically trained in piano, and it's sounds like this man grew up in a Southern Baptist church, has got Ray Charles scream, plays the piano, and just man, you go off. So I think it's so cool that those lessons paid off, obviously, but it's in a different way than she expected.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I grew up near New York City, about 20 minutes out. And we were fortunate enough to have Alan Freed bring rock and roll from Cleveland to New York City. So rock and roll, even though it started in Cleveland, which is where the Hall of Fame is, it migrated to New York City to WINS, and I was privy to hear it in the beginning, which is another story. But I mean, I got a lot of stories. But anyway, so I heard the beginning of rock and roll in New York. Now, it basically what you were hearing, these fantastic singing groups, the Flamingos, the Moonglows, the Penguins. Then you're hearing Chuck Berry, and you're hearing Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, and I said, what is that, man? What's going on? Little Richard. Now you don't get much better than Little Richard.
Oh goodness!
Woke up this morning, Lou, it was not in sight. I asked my friends about her, but all they did was tight. Lucy, you come back where you belong. I've been good to you, baby. Please don't leave.
mean, my God, you know, and we never heard anything like that. Little Richard, you know, and then you have like, you know, Marvin Gaye coming across, and then Smokey Robinson. So I hear, and then one of my favorite men of all time, who I worshipped and I loved and I miss him like crazy, Benny King.
And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
So I came up in a place where people sang. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. We didn't have no autocorrect. We didn't have no auto-tune.
Yeah.
We didn't have no, you can't spell it, I'll fix it. We didn't have that. We either sang or you went home.
Right.
And so these guys were just friggin' amazing, man, you know? I mean, and here I am on a label with Benny King and Sam and Dave. And I'm saying, wait a second. Am I awake? You know, I mean, seriously, like, nobody sings better than Sam Moore. Nobody. I don't care who you are.
Lean on me when times get bad, when the days come. I know you're down in a river of trouble. You're about to drown. Sing, hold on. I'm coming. What? Hold on. Sing on. I'm coming.
Like I
See,
said,
we got Sam and Dave coming up.
Well, let me tell you, Dave's gone, unfortunately,
Very well.
but you don't sing any better than Sam Moore. It's not possible. You know what I'm saying?
Heard it here
So
first.
here I am talking to this guy, talking to this dude, you know, and I'm a little kid, man, but I'm like so,
Yeah.
you know,
Starstruck, yeah.
I understand the feeling.
and so basically, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from them, man. And Sam's an interesting man. You're gonna get a kick out of him. And if he brings his wife on, she's the star of the show. Oh my God! Oh yeah.
We're gonna
Hey,
ask for.
I know how that
requests.
goes.
Oh, you. I don't know if that's a good idea. Anyway, you'll see.
Well, Felix,
Test the
thank you.
waters.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for coming back again for another video. It has been so much fun each time you come, and we could sit here and talk for hours on hours.
Yeah.
But thank you again. But as we always send you guys out of here every single day, and we hope you've been enjoying the Rob Squad and the Creators. But we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. And remember, every day that y'all wake up, guys, it is a blessing and that you are blessed. And for you new family members that hit that subscribe button down below, we welcome y'all to the RSR family. But you have a goal every day, just like we do. Let them know.
All right, y'all, let's all go out in this world today. Let's put our best foot forward, look out for one another, and if we can, just try to make somebody smile. You never know what one small compliment or just acknowledging somebody,
Facts.
you never know what that can do for their day.
We love y'all. Till next time. We'll see you guys later.